Hi there, my name is Patmos and welcome to the continuing adventures of our little town in Foundation. We'll get the people working again. And well, last time we left off by activating all of these industries. So we have wool being produced, we have cloth being produced, and we have clothes being made. So all we need now is a little stand where our clothes will be sold. That's done. Now we need someone to attend to the market. Now hopefully, ooh, there's an envoy coming in, which is nice. Hopefully quite soon we get a free villager that can do that, so we can make a bit of extra money. But let's first see what this envoy wants. He wants fish, and we don't have any fish, so that's not going to happen. I'm going to keep it all. I'll just say to him, if I had the fish, I would be most willing to sell it to the king, because you get 200 gold coins for it. But yeah, we don't have it, so that's not going to happen. Now, one of the things I want to do, of course, is get a positive account going. One of the ways to do that is start selling the clothes. And then when we have the money, I really want to buy a few pieces of land. For instance, one bordering the water, so we can get fishing going. And of course, I want extra food. Now, let's see, 2 people wanted to join, but didn't. Probably because of the unhappiness. We're working on that, and as you can see, the number is running down quite quickly, so that's a good thing. But we need to check whether we have a industry, and we can see that here, where we can get rid of a guy and make him a market tender. Now I think in the carpenter's workshop we have plenty of wood. We can lose someone, and that person can go ahead and sell some clothes. And I think that will help. That will bring in more money and gives the woodcutters time to actually cut some extra wood, so we have some in reserve. So I think that's a good deal. And that should make us focus on other things. Now, one of the things I really wanted to do is unlock a few buildings here. And I'm going to unlock the wooden keep, the wooden wall, and the large stone wall. One of the big things in this game is that you can build up a military force. That's the quest we get right now, build a wooden keep. And with that military force you can go on missions. We don't have any missions available yet, so we can't accept a mission, we don't have a battle history. But once we get soldiers, or once we get the keep, we can make people soldiers, we can train them, and then we can send them on missions, and they can earn gold and all kinds of resources, which is actually quite valuable. So one of the things I want to do is get working on a keep. But I don't really want to put the keep somewhere near the city center. I don't want to put it here because I just don't really like that area. For a keep, for a military building, maybe we could build it here, but I'm not sure. So I'm thinking about waiting a little bit for the money to come in. But of course it's also nice if we can just start going ahead with the keep, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to build the keep right here. That's where the people come in. You have to check, see if you go around, you see there's a little white dot here as well. Only on this side, right there are all the areas where they can shoot out with arrows and stuff. And here, that's not. Because right here, I'm gonna put it like, I don't know, like this, I don't really care. You can build a stairwell so they can enter the building, which is nice. And of course we need a top. Should we get this one or should we get this one? I really like this one, so we'll put that one up. And one of the things we need is training dummies. That's where our troops will be training. So I'm going to build that. I think I want 5 soldiers in the beginning. So we'll just put in 5 training dolls on which they can start training. So this is it. Let's say yes. And now the wooden keep will be built. We need quite a few planks for that, but that's fine. And, well, we need tools and clothes, but we can handle that. He's bringing in the tools. He's already bringing in 50 planks. That's nice. And, well, we are now actually making quite a bit of money. And we get an extra villager. That's nice. Promotions are available. Well, I think we should promote. We have a little bit of money, so let's promote a few serfs or a few newcomers into serfs. And because of that, we have unlocked new buildings. Well, no, we haven't unlocked anything. It says we did, but we didn't, so that's fine. They're starting to work on the keep. Of course, they need to expand the houses because new people are coming in. But that's fine. I'm going to put it on speed 3 again, just so you don't have to wait all the time. Now, I really like this area of the village where all the houses are, where my house is, and the church. We need to get rid of those trees. Let's hope this can be built full of housing, and that will make for a really nice city square with all the houses around it. Now, one of the things I want to do is work a little bit on beautifications, because we have quite a few things. So what you can do, for instance, you can add a canopy over it or something. I don't know how you call it, but and with that, it just looks very nice. You have 3 different types, so we'll put a few in there. I don't know why I can start construction. Oh, because we don't have the money for it. So we'll just leave it like that, just a blueprint. And as soon as we have the money, we can click it and make it active. Now, what should we use our new villager for? I think we can put it in the carpenter's hut, because we need a lot of planks to finish the keep. And as you can see, yeah, we still need a lot of planks. So let's just make that happen. Just one villager joining, so yeah, I would like another one. We'll see. And of course these houses need to be upgraded. Perhaps an extra lumber mill could do the trick. Because we need a lot of wood and we're always short of wood. I'll just put it in like there, right there. There's plenty of wood to be gathered there, so that's not a problem. And if we just get 1 or 2 guys in, that's probably enough to actually start working on getting a few pieces of wood in reserve. Ah, we now have the money to start this, I believe. Oh, not anymore. 1 people joining, very nice. We need we need 100 gold. Well, we're quite a bit away from 100 gold, so let's wait with that. How's our keep coming along? Well, slowly getting there. It appears a few dolls are already done, so they can hit them and work on it, which is nice. Well, I know that we have all the stones we can have, more we can't, and there's 5 stone cutters. So we're going to get rid of 2. One in the forager's hut, because I want some extra foragers. And perhaps make one of them a woodcutter already. Or maybe both of them, because we need a lot of wood. That's it, 2 woodcutters. All we have to do now is just tell them this building has priority. That means that now, once a builder is free, he will start to work on this building first and then continue to other buildings. Which is important because we need all that wood. A lot will be chopped up into planks, but we also need wood for these buildings. Few people don't have a house to live in, so that's an issue. Let's see, Helen is coming. She will be bringing 5 tools and start working on the lumber camp. And as soon as that is done, she can... the 2 new woodcutters can start to work. So that's really good. Well, that's going pretty fast. Will she finish it in one go? Yes, perfect. Well, our 2 new woodcutters can get a job. That should help our wood production. And because wood production will go faster now, everything will go faster because we are waiting a lot on wood. So that should really help. 3 planks coming in, 3 planks coming in. Very nice. 2 people. I like it. We get 2 extra people. Well, this building should be built quite quickly now because, well, we will have a big shortage in housing once those people arrive. I think they're all full. Yeah. No more room in those houses, so we really need to upgrade this to oh, there's already 6 in it, so we'll have to see. There's the 2 new people coming, I think. What should we make them? I guess a weaver, because we need enough cloth. We don't have enough yet. Tailor is using it all. Let's see, are they there? Yes, so we'll put in another weaver. And I think we need a extra forager again. Yes, let's do so, because it's already down to 60, so we really need to be making some money. Now probably we need an extra worker in the granary as well, because, well, this one has to walk quite far now to get the berries and walk back and serve that one as well. So we'll see, but I think we need to do that. It appears this one is also done now. Let's upgrade it. Perhaps everyone has a place to live now. Well, the newcomers don't really need a place to live, that's it. They will only get that need once they become serfs. So as soon as we promote them, I always say upgrade, but as soon as we promote them, they can be in need of a house and they will start working on one. Well, when we started the last episode, we had quite a decent amount of money coming in. But with all the production lines we've been building, that's not going to... that just went down because all those buildings cost maintenance. And because of the low immigration rate, one every time, well, last time we had 2, but 1 every time before, that's really not going too well. We have to trade for a lot of tools, that's not helpful. Right now, ooh, this is good. 4 people passing by, 4 people joining, I like it. Right now we can start construction on those 2 canopies, which is nice. The envoy is approaching, maybe we can help him out. And I think right now we should save up some money to buy new land. Now let's see, what do they want? Bread. We're not producing bread, so sorry, can't help you there. I don't think we already have a free land available. No, we don't. So probably we should just wait to get the money and buy a piece of land. Presumably this one, because I think if we buy this one, yeah, that's really in the water. We can get fishing going, which will serve the needs of these people, because these people require 2 types of food. See, then we have everything covered. So that's the thing we need. Well, 4 villagers arriving. That's nice. We can do an extra forager, extra transporter, extra woodcutter. Stones are still full, as you can see, so we don't have to do that. So we can either make it a soldier or just wait and give it a job as soon as we have a new job. I think I'm going to make this one a soldier, just for the fun of it and just to show you, because there you can see there is a little soldier. Now, he can already be a soldier, which is kind of a bug, because you can't do anything with him. You can't give him a sword or anything, because you can't have troops, because you have to build a keep first. Well, we're still building the keep, so that's a problem. Now, it appears all the planks are there, so the keep should be finished rather quickly. But that's just the thing, he's a soldier now, but we can't do anything with him. As soon as the keep is done, we should be able to assign him weaponry, because we will get weaponry from this quest. We get 5 swords, so we can have 5 soldiers and equip them all with a sword, which is nice. It's almost done now. An extra house is being built here, which is very nice. And as you can see, the new woodcutters are paying off, because we still have plenty of planks, but we're also gathering enough wood now. And we're making a bit of money. So that's all looking very good now. And with all the new people coming in, that's even better. The wooden keep is done. And the quest is done, so we got the swords now. We have promotions available. Should we do that? Yes, I think we should. Let's promote them all. They will all need a house, but that's fine. They will all start buying berries and stuff, so that's good. Now what we can do, we can go to the military manager. Here we see our little soldier, and we can give him a sword that will make him from strength 0 to strength 2. And I believe if he's fully trained, he will be strength 4. If they go on missions, they can get even stronger and better. So that's really nice. The market is done. We have those nice roofing, clothed roofing. That's nice. 2 people are coming in. What should we make them do? Well, we still have open jobs, so that's fine. But I think we should just make them soldiers. Let's do so. I really want 5 soldiers. And this also gives us the time for them to train before we have to send them on a mission. And it gives us time to save some money, which we can then spend on buying a new zone. Because if we get a new zone, for instance this one, we can get into fishing. Or for instance we buy, let's say this one, and we can get into farming or something. Or perhaps we should just get this one for farming, not sure. But yeah, those basically the options right now. Which zone should we get? Because if we look at this, wheat farm, windmill and bakery, that's just the whole thing we don't have yet. We don't have a coal hut, an iron melter or a blacksmith yet. Which could also be really interesting, but we don't have... in the iron melter you need iron ore. We don't have any iron ore. So that's not really happening right now. But that's a really nice thing in this update, so I'll get into that. Last time we've expanded our village, and one of the parts we made a bailiff's office. And what does a bailiff do? Well, you get to appoint one, so one of your villagers will be a bailiff. In this case we can choose Winona, Reinhard or Antoine. They all have a benefit, so soldiers' training speed is increased, happiness is less impacted, or the soldiers' training speed is increased. I'll 1-to-1 with the happiness. Although I really hope when you're 18 years old you don't look like this, but that's a whole different story. So I'll nominate this guy. He is now the bailiff. Now bear in mind, he is one of our villagers. And as you can see, we had 3 stone miners and we have 2 now. So he abandoned his job and he is now the bailiff. 4 new people coming in, perfect. Now we can tell our bailiff what to do, and he can prospect for minerals. It's quite costly, but that's the way you can find new things like iron ore. So I'm going to start doing that. And hopefully he will find some iron ore somewhere that we can use to produce our own tools, which is hopefully a lot cheaper than buying them all the time. Now we are really starting to make a decent amount of money. I like that. Right now we have 5 soldiers. I think we have 1 free villager still, yes. So I'll just assign it to a transporter. For now, we can always remove it later, but now he has a job, so everyone has a job. We should give our new guys also a sword. As you can see, these are already strength 3, they're partially trained. Let's hope everyone will train. Let's take a look at it. They're really slashing into those dolls, which is really nice. And that's the way they train. So let's hope they get better soon. This one is on guard. Really fearsome. That's our defensive structure. Not that we can be attacked, but that's fine. Maybe that's something they will add in the future, I don't know. For now this is all fine. And I'd like to wait until they're fully trained. Well, this one's now mostly trained, which is nice. Because then you have the best chance of completing your missions. And, well, they might come back wounded. And, well, eventually 1 or 2 may die. But the better they're trained, the stronger they are, the less chance they will die. And I really like it if they all come back. Now, as you can see, our happiness is pretty high. I really like that. We are making a decent amount of money now. We have a net income of 13 right now, plus the trade, which is really nice, 24. So this way it will run up to 500 and we can start working on fishing. And again, 4 people joining. Oh my, what's happening? Last time we had like 1 people joining, and now all of a sudden it keeps hitting 4. We really need 500 gold coins to buy a new zone and start working on, I don't know, fishing, farming, because we need to give all those people a job. And we actually almost hit those 500 job coins. So I'm gonna sit here, wait till we reach 500. There it was. Yes, we bought a new piece of land. Let's get going. I want fishing huts. a fisher's hut. Now, you have to be aware of something. If I place it like this, you can see if we zoom in, this big ladder in front, that should be in the water. But if I just turn it around, you can also build it, see? But then there won't be a ship and they won't be able to do anything. So really keep that in mind. You have to place it right with the ladder in front in the water. Then they can use it. I think that's a little thing they have to fix. We will build 2, which is actually nice. We can also tell the granary now that it can hold fish, so they can find all the fish there. We have 4 people joining, so I'm gonna tell 2 of them to become a fisherman. I don't know where it is. Oh, down there. A fisherman, because we need 2 fishermen once this is done. We also need a market tender. So that's nice. I'll tell you in a second why. We have to give the other one a job. We'll put it in the granary, so we have one to collect all the fish. Because we need to sell all the fish, and that means we need to edit the market again. Put in a new stall, in this case a food stall, where we can sell all our pretty fishes. So let's do it like that. We'll put in another roof thing. We'll have to wait for the money. And then they can start, and as soon as it's done, the market tender can get in. So that's nice. How do our troops look? Well, one is fully trained. That's perfect. So they're looking quite strong, quite nice. Let's hope this gets done in a heartbeat. They're really working on it, so still making good money. Perfect. Ah, we have new military missions available. So here you can see there's the available missions. There's a mission which is very difficult and far away. Well, they're all far away, and there's an easy mission. So if we view the mission, you can see what it is about. So we will go to be thinking about it. We're not going to deploy them yet, but we will in the future. And there's a 100% chance of a gold reward and a 100% chance of a common reward, which means just common resources like stone or wood or whatever. So as soon as these are all fully trained, we're going to be sending out the troops. I like to click all those messages away. 2 people passing by, 1 joining. That's nice of the 1. Now, come on, finish these buildings. We want to get fishing. And of course we want our market to work. Wood's being brought, that's good. Right now, with 3 builders we can still deal with everything, but there could be a time in the future where we need extra builders, because well, all the houses have to be built and upgraded. All the buildings we want to build have to be built and upgraded, so yeah. Right now we can still do with the 3 builders, but I think at some point I want a few more, because they'll just make things go a lot faster. Now as you can see, this turned yellow. These are warnings. Normally it's looking green, then there are no warnings at all. When it turns yellow, there are small problems. As you can see, the severity of problems, well, everything is good with high problems. But as you can see, the stonecutter is complaining that his workplace is full. Now, I don't really see the problem with that, because that means he can just go to sleep and have fun until he has to cut new stones. But apparently he thinks it's a problem. Now it's not a big problem, so we don't really have to deal with it this instant. It's just a thing to keep in mind, that they might get unhappy over that. Well, let's get another transporter going, so he's busy and all the goods are being picked up. And well, we're going to save money again to buy an extra piece of land, probably this one, and start working on farming. There's our first fisherman's hut. And well, there he comes. Let's check. There he is. He will just walk out, get to his boat, and well, row his boat to a fishing area, which is here. He will go fishing and then he'll return. Now it's quite a bit far away, so perhaps in the future we should get even more fisheries going. Now the thing to keep in mind again is we only have 2 commoners, so there's only 2 people really wanting to eat fish, I believe. So there's not really a rush right now, but when you start promoting people, keep in mind that They will all be needing fish at that point. So you will have to do something about it. Now we can check who we want to please. Now we can see by the green numbers, those are areas in which we can unlock things, but we have already unlocked everything. With the next one, we need 20 commoners, which is for everyone. We already have enough points to unlock all these, so we don't have to invest in the kingdom. We don't have all the points for the clergy, but that's also fine. And we sure not have all the points for the laborers. So in this case I'm going to assist the clergy. Going to send them the planks. So that will give us more points towards unlocking everything later on. So that's nice. I like it. That's a way you can get those points to unlock new buildings. Well, we don't have any free villagers yet. We're getting decent amounts of money. So let's just wait a bit until we can buy a new piece of land. Now, I'm just remembering something. Our church could hold 40 people, yes. And we already have 47, so I think it's time to expand the church again. Now let's do that. Edit. Let's see, what should we get? I think these look really nice. They have 10 size, so they will add 10 people to the church. And we can put it somewhere like this, so it will really start to look like a church. Really like the cross figure. So let's do it like that. This will make sure 20 more people can join the church. So we will be good for now. Promotions are available. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Let's promote all, and I want to promote a few here. Well, just one. I have only money for one, so that's done. Because right now we have enough clothes and food to promote a few more villagers, so they can all live in this house and bring in more money. The market is done, so we have to tell it to sell some fish. Is the first fish already being brought in? Yes, we have 5 fish available. Really nice. So fish can be sold, and as you can see, houses are being upgraded. Do they still have plenty of room for housing? I'd say yes. Probably add this area as well to make sure they really have enough room to build houses. And yeah, it looks okay. Oh, our soldiers are almost all fully trained. Perfect. Just a little while longer. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna pause the game again, because, well, this is the end of this episode. It's been almost half an hour, so that's long enough. We've expanded our lands. We've gotten fish going. We got to see the production line of clothes working. And, well, we have upgraded the market. We are upgrading the church. And I hope in the next episode we can expand to this area, get grain going. And one of the things I want to do is just keep buying a few pieces of land and show you that you can just start building a whole new area of your village with a new city square. Not just like this, but you can just put market stalls and they will start walking in there. And with a new church and all the buildings around it, because, well, you don't have to do with just one big city square. You can just make several parts of your village, and they're all interconnected using the same resources, but that just looks really nice. You can even build more houses for yourself. So that's all in the future. For now, this was it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.